What's going on? Okie dokie. A little NFL, huh? Okay. Okie dokie. What's the deal? Let me share this up real fast. All right. mm. Uh. Mm. What's the deal? Um. Let me see. Let me share this out one more place here. Mhm. Ready for some football, huh? I haven't been looking. I got some weird plays, man. But I got a couple weird. I mean, I'm gonna be doing some live betting though, bro. Pat, I know you ready. Yeah, yeah. All right. Back ML, I mean NBA yesterday, boy. Wow, they did they thing yesterday, boy. That was crazy. That was real crazy. That was real crazy, boy. Flashpoint, what's happening? What's happening, Flashpoint? I ain't know nothing, man. The rest just the regular chalky plays and stuff, man. Straight up, man. Just the regular chalky plays. But I do got some a little something too though, bro. Straight up. Going back to my roots on one of these plays here. But yeah, I want to take some notes. That bus versus OKC, yeah, it is going to be good. It is definitely going to be good. It's going to be one, right? It's definitely going to be one. Um, 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 Looking at the Washington to New Orleans, Cincinnati, Tennessee, three, Kansas City, Dallas Cowboys, and Carolina. I think Chuba can get in there. I like Chuba for a touchdown in there. Don't I like CD in some spots in there as well. Let's see, New York Jets, Jacksonville Jaguars. I expect the Jets to win this game. Parlay piece minus 184 for me in favor of the Jets. Baltimore, New York, whatever. Could be a possible multi-touchdown game for uh, Derrick Henry. You could probably look at him for the first touchdown as well. The Colts, I like Denver Broncos in this spot as a moneyline parlay piece. A few other spots that you can look at there, but Thielen reception is probably one of my favorite plays today. So that's another one right there. So shout out to Patrick for that play there. I really like that. Can't talk you off McBride or the other tight end on New England side was it is low. Let me see, bro. Hold up. Maybe because it's not even by me. Let me see. Let me rearrange a few things real quick. It might sound a little better now. It might sound a little better now. It might it might sound a little better now. Let's see. Hopefully it sounds a little better because I ain't gonna do no tweaking to it. I do need to do run some tests on it though. Yeah. Um, Tampa Bay and Los Angeles. Nah. Buffalo or Detroit. This game's gonna be lit right here. This is a game I will be live betting and things of that nature. I'll be live betting all day. Green Bay Packers, Seattle Seahawks, my Chicago Bears, and Atlanta. We got two Monday night games, so it is what it is with that situation. All right, so right off the back here, I'm telling you, there's a couple candidates for this play. Okay, um, my favorite candidate for this play on the books here. It's going to be my favorite game for it here. Y'all already know. I mean, y'all don't already know because it's been a while since I did an NFL stream, but y'all already know. A lot of people here. If you want the books, whatever book should have this play, but go over to the scoring section, and y'all already know what the deal is with that, right? Let's see, scoring. Um, right now, this is a strong parlay piece for me. One of my strongest parlay pieces of the day. One touchdown in each half by each team, right? Don't matter how they score it, however they do it, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And then this is one of those games that sets up that could definitely be a two touchdown by each team in each half. You'll get that at plus 860. You'll get the other one for minus 160, right? Both teams to score a touchdown in each half. The two of them you get it at plus 860. That's very low, right? This play usually comes out at a plus at least a plus 1500. So it's a highly likely that the guys score two touchdowns. I mean, it is likely they are capable of scoring two touchdowns in each quarter, each half. I'm sorry. So that's a plus 860 right there. If you're looking at that, like I said, notice in one of the other teams that I do games that I do like would be this would be this Houston Texans game for the same play, but probably just one touchdown in each quarter. I mean each half. You could definitely I could definitely see it happening here, right? I also like A Chain to score. Who doesn't? But I could see Nico Collins getting in there as well. But at the end of the day, both touchdowns to score each both teams to score a touchdown in each half. I don't mind this bet right here in this game environment, a plus 148 for just the one in each half, and then the two in each half, that's a plus 2600. You never know what can happen, right? You never know what can happen. I bet this bet? No, I did not. I didn't bet this bet, right? But I will put it over there to some of the bets that I do like. So that's a candidate. The Dolphins and Texas is a candidate for that. Believe it or not, this Cowboys and Carolina Panthers, this is a candidate for that play. This game is a candidate for that play. Hmm, hmm. I could see instances where Green Bay can get there, right? And this game could probably get there, but it is what it is. Not too many games. The number one for me is probably going to be this. It's going to be this. I'd be shocked, man. And if it doesn't happen, I'm definitely going to take some L's. I'm going to take plenty L's, a couple L's, and some parlays and things like that. Because the minus 160, I was not laying. I was not laying the minus 160. But I'm gonna take some L's for sure in that sense. If just know, just know I'll take some L's if that shit didn't come to don't come to fruition. Okay. Um. So now specials and things like that. I didn't take a look at some specials. That's what I'm quite sure everybody got their touchdown locks and all this shit together right now. I just want to come on here and try to find some Hail Mary plays, specials, things of that nature, right? Other what's up, Mackie? What's going on? Other parlay pieces, definitely outside of the money line. I do like Joe Burrow, to throw passing touchdowns. That's another parlay piece there. Damn, man, everybody's saying my mic low, man. I'm gonna have to stop. I think that my son, my son, be coming over here fucking with my shit, man. Straight up. Let me see. I don't know. Why is low, man? Why is it low? Why is it low? Low, low, low. Low, low, low. Low, low, low. I'm testing it right now. My fault. Test it, test it, test it. Mm. Testing, 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 testing. Mm. Testing, testing. Pat said he could hear me fine on his end. Testing, 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 testing. I don't know, man, but we got to keep it going, right? I'm gonna try to move it close. I'll do some tests today since I ain't going nowhere. But Joe Burrow over 1.5 passing touchdowns. That is a parlay piece for me. I think it's what up, what up, what up, Ed? What up, what up, Ed? Okay, I mean, I guess, right? Um, Let me see. Cincinnati Bengals money line. I think that's a parlay piece as well. And minus 255. I like the 5.5 though. I do. I think Cincinnati is better now for sure, for sure, for sure. I think Cincinnati can probably outscore these guys. So I do like the 5.5. And the tough game of the day, truthfully, the Detroit Lions game. I ain't even gonna lie. Um, I, I think Detroit is the better team. I like the 2.5 for Detroit. I think Josh Allen is the better quarterback. So if I really had to take a bet on the team here, it would be Detroit. Okay, Ed said he got his chase receiving yards in this game, right? So for the people who wasn't here, um, I'm considering taking a 1.5 one touchdown for both teams in this Miami on this Miami side here. The parlay piece I did take was used. One of my favorite parlay pieces was the one touchdown in each half for one. Okay, Mackie, I'm gonna put them on the screen in a second. One touchdown in each half for the Dolphins. The Dolphins and the Texans. I'm considering playing this one straight. I think there's a possibility that both teams can score a touchdown in each half here. This is one I feel stronger about. I got this in a decent amount of parlays. The uh, the, uh, the the Detroit Lions, and then if you think the Bills and Detroit Lions can put up two touchdowns in each half, which is very likely, which can very well happen, is only getting it at a plus 800. Now keep in mind, most of the times, like I said, you're going to get this play for about a plus 1500 or better, right? So the books are really scared. They got this one at a plus 800. Of course, I'm gonna sprinkle on that. I'll take an L. I'll take an L. It doesn't even matter. But I need this 160 to hit. I ain't even gonna lie. That's a strong parlay piece for me. It is what it is, right? Um, and then Joe Burrow. I haven't used this in the parlay, but I am probably using the same game parlay because I do like Joe Burrow to hit this number here. I might use it in the same game parlay. I can see myself. Let me see. For demonstration purposes, I can see myself going with. Let's see. I'll pull this one up here. Let's see. Back to back slip. I can see myself going with. Actually, you could probably get plus money with the money line, and then you could probably get Joe Burrow to throw two. You could probably get Joe Burrow to throw two. And that'll probably come out. That should come out to plus money right there. Minus 117. You know, it is what it is, right? Minus 117. And whatever else. If you like receiving yards and things like that, you can put that with it for the same game parlay. You like rushing yards. You like receptions, like me. All that good stuff. Even like Calvin Ridley. You know what I'm saying? Ridley. You can go with his receptions, or you can go with his receiving yards or his receptions. I'm a receptions type of guy, but it is what it is, right? Quick intermission, real quick for prize picks and stuff like that. 8,000 for Jamal. Mm. Let me come over here to let me put your plays up here real quick, Mackie. Uh, Instagram, right? Instagram, yeah, Instagram. When was this? Today, right here. Uh, Xavier Leggett. He's got him at 3.5 receptions. Joe Mixon, 3 receptions. He likes the over there. Mike Gesicki, 2.5 receptions. Demon. Hmm, interesting. Uh, Montgomery, um, 2.5 receptions. Uh, Hunter Henry, 4.5. John Smith, 4.5. Um, one of them, one of them says I have to look in the Instagram mobile app, right? Uh, shit. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Um, let me see. Oh, that's because it's a video style, like I think. I don't know. Okay, so let me see. One, two, three. Okay. Um, let's see if I can get these pulled up here. One, two, three. Share those straight to my computer real fast and see what that do. The Andre dude for the Bengals. Oh yeah. 20. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ian or whatever his name is. What y'all think? It's a T Higgins day or something? I don't know. Might be a chase. It might just keep on going with the chase thing here. 1 second here. Let me see if I can get up. See if I can get these photos up here. It ain't gonna show here. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess, man, it ain't showing. It's not showing. I can't get that photo up there. See, I'm probably gonna stay away from them. Um, so I'll just read them off, right? Ramondre Stevenson, he's got Ramondre Stevenson over 49.5 yards. Kenneth Gainwell over 10.5 rush yards. Jalen Warren over 28.5 rush yards. Um, Justice Hill over 32.5 rushing reception yards. Jameer Gibbs rushing reception yards over 93. Rico Dowdle. I like the Rico Dowdle play. 97.5 rushing and receiving yards. The next ticket he has Zach Ertz. How the fuck can I get this shit up here? Let me see, man. I might have to end up playing this shit, man. Instagram. There's probably one way I can do this. Yeah. Nope. Home. Um. Create. Post. Okay. Downloads. Okay. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Edit. Why is it not letting me? Okay, it's not letting me show the whole play, right? It's not letting me show the whole play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The top right here is um, Ramondre Stevenson, and then these the rest of the plays. Then the next one here, the top is Zach Ertz, 6 reception targets, and then these are the rest of the plays. Then these the rest of the plays right here. The bottom play down there was Noah Gray, 4 reception targets. Okay. Then Andres Iosovas, he's got him on this play right here. Ed. But the top play up there is Isaiah Likely, 3 reception targets. Then Iosovas, reception targets. So on and so forth, right? So those are the plays right there. If you want to take a look at those plays, but it is what it is. I'll leave that up right there, and I'll come back to it. But with I do like the 2 passing touchdowns and the Cincinnati Bengals and whatever else you want to put with it. A -115, I like that. What up? You good? I figured out ways. I figured out a way. And then said, what up? Said yo. So and then um, next, let me see. Mm, MLB, NFL. So I do like Washington Commanders here. Um, I think I'm gonna take this down to 6.5 and use that as a parlay piece and take the 6.5. If I'm gonna do the alternate spread thing, it's probably gonna be 6.5. So and use it as a parlay piece. So Washington Commanders. I'll probably take this down as in a parlay. I'll probably take this down to 6.5 here. I mean 5.5. I'm sorry. At a 5.5, I'll throw that up there as a parlay piece that I want to use. 5.5 there. I think they can get them by at least 6. And on the parlay side, Miami Dolphins and the Houston Texans. Like I said, I like. I've already taken it. Devon A Chain, right? Damn, I always gotta plug up. Devon A Chain is a straight, and you can use it as a parlay. But I took Devon A Chain as a touchdown here, and I got his touchdown on Prize Picks. He was not a demon, right? Or a goblin. So I got his regular touchdown on Prize Picks. Um, Kansas City, I'm just pretty much I'm staying away from that game. Dallas Cowboys and Carolina Panthers here. Now, I do think that Chuba Hubbard gets in there. Gets in there. You can use that as a parlay piece there. Receptions and things of that nature. I really like receptions, and you could definitely look at C.D. Lamb receptions. Where is the receptions? Just the straight receptions plays, man. Come on now, stop it, right? And Adam Thielen, okay, total receptions. C.D. Lamb, parlay piece at 5.5 right now, and Adam Thielen, right? Parlay piece at 146. I like both of those, right? So it is what it is, okay? Um, the Jets. If I had to take a money line here, it would be the Jets, and then So money line just can go to the money line parlay or the parlay pieces, and then I think it was 5.5. I could see instances where he gets to 5.5, right? Um, where Gary Wilson gets to 5.5. Not a play that I'm pretty much recommending because I just don't. I mean, man, with 5.5 at plus money, I mean, I think that's worth it, right? I would only play this as a straight. Lad McConkey and receiving yards against the Buccaneers. I think the Buccaneers are. I think what are they there? Yeah. I think he can get there as well. Reigning 14 men at the Browns. Yeah, I'm staying away from that Browns. Lad is questionable. Okay, yeah, I'm staying away from that Browns one. Right, sure. Um, touchdowns here. Uh, in this game, I'm gonna stay away from it. Right. Um, the Baltimore game, Derrick Henry, I think you could look at him for probably 2 touchdowns here. I like his rushing and his longest rush should be in play here. Okay, his longest rush. Let's see, rushing props. His rushing yards at 104.5. That's definitely in play. Longest rush at 19 and a half. You can take a look at that for Derrick Henry. His longest rush is in play here. And then, believe it or not, the receiving prop, you can take a look at the receiving prop here, receptions or yards. I'm a big receptions fan, so you can definitely look at the 6.5, 6. I would use the 5.5 in a parlay piece, man. So uh, you could probably look at that. 6.5, I don't know, right? 5.5 or a straight six is a parlay piece. I don't mind getting there for Malik Neighbors. And um, I expect the Broncos to win this game. I expect the quarterback. I think he has an okay game, but I didn't pull the trigger on anything here. Um, Arizona Cardinals and New England Patriots here. I got love for both tight ends. I ain't even gonna lie. So I can see instances where both tight ends can at least hit their receptions. So that's something that we can look at there. With and I couldn't talk you off of a touchdown for James Conner here. So his touchdowns can be in play, but you can look at the total receptions here. Trey McBride at 6.5. I mean, if you want to get there, be my guest. And then Hunter Henry at 4.5. I probably like that 4.5 a little bit better than Trey McBride, but both of these guys are in play. I can see you get to either one of them. I'll put them over there. I haven't pulled the trigger on either one. I think I'm gonna take Hunter Henry on Prize Picks, or I did take him on Prize Picks already. But the 4.5 seems pretty juicy, so it is what it is, right? Um, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Los Angeles Chargers. I can see instances where I mean, I can never deny the touchdown for Mike Evans. You get into the plus 155, it is what he does, but if you don't want to get there, you don't want to get there. Bucky Evans is a touchdown candidate for me as well. This game here is going to, I'm probably staying off this game, but, it is what it is. I want to see where's the interception prop at? Um, Justin Herbert's been on the streak with the interceptions. If you want to take a parlay piece without throwing an interception, you could put. If you want to take it as a parlay piece on a no, then that's something that you can look at there. Kamara 62 yards from first yard. See, I haven't. I'm missing out on my. I didn't check my incentives and stuff like that, man. So records and incentives, I need to be looking at that. Kamara has 62 yards from first 1,000 season going over against the Commanders. Um, I need to be checking that NFL incentives, records, and incentives. I can't look into it right now, but it is what it is. I'm supposed to be. I've been so basketball heavy, bro. So basketball heavy, right? Um, but good pointing that out because I definitely need to know that. Mm. So, Saquon Barkley, we know what he's got going on, and the Buffalo Bills. Like I said, this team here. I mean, we gotta have multiple two TD scores and things like that. What I will say is, I do like I like Montgomery. I like Gibbs, Cook, and St. Brown. Um, it's hard for me to. So let's take a look real fast, right? I'll come back to this game. Uh, I like Jacobs here. So I like Jacobs to score here. So that's a parlay piece. You can put that over there if you want. I like Jacobs in this spot here. And how much time we got? Okay. Um, the Vikings and the Minnesota. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do something for this game, right? These two games, but I'm gonna go back now. Important game here. Let's look at this. Hmm. I want to take a look here real quick. No, not the player game logs. I want to take a look at. Let's look at defense versus position for first and foremost, right? So this is versus the quarterback. Now, what about the versus uh the pass catchers? Okay. Um, Wide receivers. Minnesota, Detroit, um, tight ends. Minnesota, Baltimore still up there. Kansas City still in the vicinity. That's tight ends plus. Okay, Kansas City still number one. Okay, Njoku. We got weather though, but Njoku, Kansas City still giving it up to the tight ends. Receptions wise, Kansas City. We could definitely look at Njoku. Cincinnati, Green Bay. Okay. Um, Pass catchers to the running backs. Bu- Bu- Buffalo and Tampa Bay. They're giving up a decent amount of receptions to the running back. So that's what I want to look at here, right? Uh, Buffalo and Detroit. Buffalo, okay, so okay. Targets, running back targets. They give up a lot of running back targets in the passing games. They give up the second most receptions in the passing game to opposing running backs, and yards. They give up the third most yards per game in the passing yard to running backs. Buffalo. Um, mm, uh, and they've given up five receiving touchdowns to pass to running backs. What about versus the run? Um, Running backs. Yards, Buffalo. Yards per carry, I don't see Buffalo. Okay, they're top 10 in yards per carry to the running back. They've given up 8 touchdowns to the running back. Detroit's going to run the ball. Okay. Now, another thing I want to take a look at here is going to be This game is going to be an important game, so I want to take a look at this game before I get out of here. Um, let's look at coverage stats real quick. It's been a minute since I looked at this site. I've been so basketball heavy, but let me see something. Let me scale this shit down because this shit is big in my face like that. Back up. Man versus song, pass catcher alignment. I haven't seen this. Routes, targets per route run. Okay, average A dots. Let me see. QB reads, route tree, rushing production, explosive plays, route tree. Okay, that's not what I'm looking at. It wasn't coverage stats, was it? No, it wasn't coverage stats. Rushing production, explosive plays. Okay, well, um, rushing, explosive plays, Jameer Gibbs. Um, 15 plus yards um, in the rush game here. Um, Jameer Gibbs, he's got 20. Saquon Barkley's got 19, and Derrick Henry followed by Chuba Hubbard. Wait a minute. Who? Yeah, Carolina and Dallas. I don't know if I would take Chuba Hubbard's explosive plays or longest rush or something like that, because this is what it kind of like mounts out to, right? This is just rushing plays 15 yards or better in the rushing game, right? So Saquon, Derrick Henry, Jameer Gibbs up there. I didn't take a look at his explosive play, but I guess he's definitely in play. I didn't even know this, but I did want to take a look at it. Now over here, you're gonna get it. Uh, you're gonna get other. So I can filter it to other. Let me see. Let me move my light. I got my light in a weird ass spot. Whoops. I got my light in a weird ass spot. So this is crazy. This is crazy. I should set a date aside to do some football, man, but I'll be so busy. Um, 20 yards right here. I can filter it to 20 yards. Then you got Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, and Gibbs in just different orders, right? Then the 30-yard guys who blew it open, right? Um, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry. I won't even count Bucky Henry, but he's up there. Bucky Irvin, rather. Saquon, Derrick Henry, right? So both of these guys here should be lined up today, right? Uh, Derrick Henry, and Saquon Barkley for the explosive plays. Just in general, like I say right here, this column, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, Jameer Gibbs. Um, now, explosive plays allowed, right? These are teams giving up the explosive plays. So Giants, the Browns, uh, the Colts. This is just explosive plays in general. So there's Cowboys right there in the rush game, right? So if you want to just filter to 20 yards or better, We can look at the Browns. That could be somebody like Pacheco. And yeah, you know my Lions. It's a Gibbs day. It's a Gibbs today. It's a ground game special. Okay, so I'm probably gonna end up playing that though, straight up, because it's pointing to me. His shit might be about what? I don't know. Let me see. Uh, Gibbs his might be what? His longest rush what? And this is something I'm supposed to got a long time ago if I was going there. Where's longest rush? I don't see it. Mm. They might have took that shit down. But back to where we were. 20. I got to filter to 20 yards or better. The Giants, right? The Giants. Browns and the Giants. So you can look at Pacheco and you can look at the Browns. You can look at whatever, right? Um, the 30-yard plus here. Browns and the Giants again, right? So Derrick Henry is definitely in line for. He's in line for a long rush, and you got Pacheco too, right? 40 plus Giants and Browns. I mean, whatever the case may be, but these motherfuckers been getting their ass gassed up. So Giants, that's just really in all actuality, it's the Derrick Henry, right? So on that tip right there. But this is teams that are giving them up and giving up the explosive plays in the run game, right? Giants, Browns, Buccaneers, Panthers, Bears, just explosive plays in general. Giants, Browns, Colts, Panthers, in general. Then if you want to go by yardage type, then specifically here's some teams, and you got the Bills coming up right there with these. They what? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. They top 10 in giving up 20-yard plus explosive run plays. All right, so receiving explosive plays, just explosive plays in general. You're gonna look at the Jaguars, of course, the Ravens. They ain't been good in the past in the secondary. The Browns, the Bears. I don't even want to talk about my Bears, the Rams, Saints, Lions, whatever the case may be. Average depth of target here. The Browns 8.6, Texas 8.25, the Lions 8 whatever, right? And then 30 plus yards here, explosive. So explosive plays should be in general, should be right here, the 20 yards. That's in general, right? Then if you want to go to a little bit more, you can go here to the 30. The 30, you're looking at the Saints, the Cowboys, the Buccaneers, Texans, Chiefs, Jaguars, Rams. More than likely, when the Chiefs get hit for explosive play like that, it's going to be a tight end, right? Tight ends been hitting their ass for chunk plays. Um, um, 40 plus Cowboys, Jaguars, Tank, whatever. And the 50 yards. Like, I don't really have to go off and out to all that. But at the end of the day, these guys are some candidates here, right? I probably would look at just the explosive plays in general and maybe go up to the 30 plus. I'm not looking for a 40 or nothing like that, right? Maybe go up to the 30 plus, the explosive plays and the 30 plus, and then just decipher things from there. All if the matchup and everything lines up, see who's playing who, and then just go with it from there. So the Commanders playing the Saints, you can look at Terry, right? They've been known to hook up on some big explosive plays. Number one, they giving up 45. The Saints giving up 45 explosive plays. You can look at Scary Terry in that sense, right? The Cowboys, of course, the Cowboys are playing um, Carolina Panthers. I don't know if I'll look for anybody for explosive play on that team, but it is what it is. And then the Buccaneers. Buccaneers can give up some chunk plays. So definitely the Buccaneers are playing I mean, I don't know if I would go with Lab McConkey or something like that, but he'll probably be one of those guys that you can look at, right? That's what they playing, the Los Angeles Chargers, right? Yeah. So I probably won't even bet that, but they got the quarterback, whatever, who can get it out there to them. Um, Texans, right? Who's the Texans are playing? Um, oh yeah. So the Texans, this could be one, right? You could probably get the Tyreek Hill sighting in that sense. I don't know what his longest reception going to be, but he's definitely going to be a candidate. Let's take a look, right? Longest reception, 25 and a half. Hmm, that's a lot. That's a lot, but definitely can happen, right? So those are some of the plays that some of the guys, some of the plays, right? Some of the plays, Russian play directions. I don't look into a lot of that, the directions and things like that. But we have it. I mean, yeah, it's there, right? Uh, Rushing explosive play, receiving explosive plays, rushing explosive plays, um, rushing explosive plays 15 plus, and receiving 20 plus, um, 20 yards plus. Let me see. Okay. All right. So, um, it's a lot of plays that I'm absolutely not getting to. Truth be told, it's just I'm not going out there a lot, but I will be doing a lot of live betting today. Between NFL and the NBA, I haven't even looked at the NBA. I'm getting ready to look at the NBA now. I glanced at it last night. I was a little tired and busy yesterday. So, but at the end of the day, some plays that I really, really like here is a parlay pieces. Like I said, I'm playing this straight right here. Two teams score two touchdowns at each half at a plus 800, eight something, whatever that is. Parlay piece, I got some parlays with this in there, right? The minus 160 for a touchdown in each half. I'm really, really, really considering taking this. Miami Dolphins, each team to score a touchdown for plus 148 in each half. Burrow two touchdowns as a parlay piece. Passing touchdowns is a parlay piece for me. And Washington Commanders minus 5.5 on a parlay. Divine A Chain straight bet touchdown. Chuba Hubbard a touchdown is a parlay piece. C.J. Lamb parlay piece 5.5 receptions. 4.5 receptions for Adam Thielen. You can find a lot of these plays on Prize Picks as well. New York Jets, I feel like the money line should be a parlay piece here. Gary Wilson is a straight 5.5 receptions. Derrick Henry, longest rush over 20 and a half. Also, you can take him for multiple touchdowns. Okay. Um, a parlay piece of neighbors at six receptions. Hunter Henry a straight at 4.5. Haven't got there. Probably getting ready to get there. Trey McBride haven't got there, right? But I don't mind it, so I got it up there. Interception for Justin Herbert, I'll say no because he's been on the streak. He's trying to. I think it'll take him a few games, maybe two more games of no throwing interceptions. He might be able to break this record that's going on. Of course, Montgomery, Gibbs, Cook, some St. Brown, and all those guys are in play for touchdowns. Josh Jacobs is in play for a touchdown as well, and a host of others, man. It's a whole bunch of plays, right? Um, I don't know what to do. What to really? I wanted to put a same game parlay together in his last 5 minutes for this um for this uh for this for this Detroit game here. Man, I don't know what exactly to do here, but let me see if I can pull up one more. Let's see one more tab here, and back the best slip and detonate that and come with NFL and let me see Washington, Cincinnati, Miami, Houston. These second row of games, right? Let's see Denver, New England, second Buffalo, Detroit. Interesting. See, right now I'm having trouble with I'm having trouble deciphering what I want to do with the Buffalo Bills side of things. But I would say, just let me see, TD score props here. I probably would go. I probably would have to go Montgomery and Gibbs. Probably take them for one apiece. I'm probably gonna take Cook for one. Okay, and probably just halt right there. Right, I'll probably take all three of them for a touchdown, and then I'll probably go with just the I don't know, man. All three of them for touchdowns. You know what? I can't even. Mm, mm. I think I can go 50 yards for St. Brown. Secure, huh? 40 yards for St. Damn. If I go 5 receptions for Secure, 5 receptions for Secure, and I think I will just hold it right there and live bet the rest. Um, they getting healthy though, man. Like, man, I'm really torn on. Let's see something. I'm really torn on. I got about 5 more minutes. They got it at 5.5. I just want to filter it down to 4.5, right? For a parlay. He's 7 to 10, and he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of 7. He's hit this. I think I could go with that for a parlay at a plus 1,000, right? I think I would play that. Um, Montgomery, Gibbs, James Cook, St. Brown, and Secure, right? And whatever it takes to win $100, like that's all I'm gonna put on that, man. Whatever it takes to win 100 would be $9.25. That's what's going on there, sir, ma'am, whoever, right? So trying to win me a yard off that game, it is what it is. I got action. I'm finna have action all over the place. Now I gotta take a look at some NFL, some football, and I do want to take a look at some. Do want to take a look at some specials, man. So I probably won't be able to do no specials until the second wave of games, but I do want to look and see what the longest reception for uh, um, um, Terry McLaurin is. 24 and a half. Interesting. That's interesting. Do I get longest reception numbers here? Yes, you do. So it's almost as if every you see a pattern here. It's almost like as if every other game he's getting a long reception. So right here he's got a 66 yarder. Then he skipped two, but then bounced back against my Bears with a 61, skip one. Then a 54, skip one. Then Dallas a 86, skip one. Now today, right? So today he might get one a long reception. We'll see what it is. Sitting at 25 and a half. Now versus Carolina, he did have a 25 yarder, and I'd imagine he hit his prop because back then it probably wasn't 25 and a half back then. So at the end of the day, it's a possibility he could have hit this prop, but it's something to take a look at, right? They're giving up a ton of explosive plays here. Another play that I was looking at that's interesting, could be interesting here, would be Jawan, right? Jawan, Jawan Jennings. Yeah, Jawan Johnson, 34 and a half receiving yards, and his receptions, right? Sitting at probably three and a half at a minus 115. Jawan Johnson, he's somebody that they're probably going to be looking for early and often. So him and Johnson. So he's hit his reception yards in back-to-back games, and then receptions. He's hit his receptions back-to-back games, and his targets has been in two games he's had 5 targets or more. So that's just a trend you could probably keep an eye out on. Juwan Johnson, somebody that just to move the ball, they're just gonna really need him. Okay, they're just gonna really need him. All right, so quick look at some of the plays and parlay pieces that I do like. Some I played, some I didn't. So I'll go through them one more time, just right here, because I'm getting ready to get out of here. Got 15 more minutes to put in a few things here, and so that just some plays that I don't mind getting to, parlay pieces and some straights. Uh, um, the parlay for the Buffalo Bills game, and that's nothing right there. And that's about nothing right there either, right? Okay, that's about the same shit. Okay, all right. So it is what it is, man. I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna be looking at the NFL, NBA, while I'm watching the red zone, and trying to get things together. I would come back and go live, but I don't know. We'll see, right? I would come back and go live, but we'll see. At the end of the day, peace out, man. I'm out of here.